what is my opinion on potatoes? I love potatoes in basically any condition. I will actually even nibble on a little raw potato. Scalloped potatoes, I'd say, is kind of down towards the bottom, but mashed, fried, hashed, you name it. Oh wow, look at that Galapagos! Somebody throw something down on that fur, whoo, or even over here. Actually, both sides could get it. So let's take a look again at each team's perspective, what they're looking at right now. Montezuma is kind of fairly far north here. It looks very spread out on this situation. They have a good map. China looks to have a little bit more space here, and then they have their friend Rome in a little bit of an interesting land over there. So it's very spread out, though. And Norway's got a coast over here. Again, not a lot of... it's very interesting. And then let's look at the other perspective on the other team here. And they have two sandwiched together out here, and another friend up to the north in Phoenicia. And then finally out here, St. Petersburg, again, not much in the way of tundra, but quite isolated, I will say. Quite isolated. Looks like everyone's got room this game at the very least, I would say. Scalloped potato is zenith potato. I'm not a big fan of the scalloped, man. So, very interesting. Kumasi, interesting city-state. Stuck in the middle. Mashed is definitely king, in my opinion. Rome has... So, Roman... Oh, wow. China got a wonder start. Wow. They have two fabulous wonder tiles within range of their first city. And they have a beautiful spot over here. Probably settle that copper to grab the rest of the tiles. No, the copper wouldn't reach that one. Maybe they do a coastal settle to get the bottom. But yeah. Or you could settle... You could get rid of the tree, I suppose. But I'd want to settle the copper. The best two tiles of the whole thing, though, are sitting right there in range of their capital. They're loving their remap. Petrite. Muscat down here by themselves. So Rome, China is going to like this because they're on the same team, right? So they're going to be able to divvy this land up nicely. And they have a lot of room kind of outwards. In fact, they have another wonder up here. They're going to want to try and beat Russia. Now, Russia is actually not too bad. They do at least have a second city in here, but it had to go coastal in the tundra. And they have a lot of space down here for themselves. So it definitely feels like people are probably going to like this map. China needs stone for Stonehenge. They do, and they don't have it. That's a very good point. IT nerd. They would have to get it here. They are really kind of stone light. They're waiting. Okay, the game's just waiting on somebody. I'm not sure how that works. If it's if there's no turn time or turn one, is that how that works? Just make Stonehenge out of wood. Hey, could work. Might not be quite as impressive, but hey. Yeah, they could make... Yeah, absolutely. Yui Takali would be pretty solid for China as well in here. And like I said, this is a lot of faith and culture sitting on these toe tiles. They're going to want to be borrowing cold from their neighbors to grab this faith and culture early. Rome heading south for they've gone scout. Let's take a quick look. Has everybody gone scout? I would imagine so. Yes. Eagle Warrior. They got Eagle Warrior here with really good productive tiles in this city here for the Aztecs. And scout, and of course I wish I could figure out how to say that. Okitsita. Maybe it's Okitsita. Can anybody give me phonetically in the in chat? Is Okitsita pretty good? Cree and Germany are buddies. Interesting that Cree has gone this way to hook up. That might be for trade route, early trade route access, because Cree loves people love trading with Cree. So that might be to create an early trade route access, so that there's a line between them. Up here, so this is interesting for Phoenicia. They got lots of coastal land here as well as up here. They are cut off. This is interesting that they are cut off to the north, so they won't be able to get from their capital over here, unless they were actually, if they could do potentially 2 canal cities. Oh boy. 2 canal cities would allow them to get over to this area. Granada is a solid city-state, and Antananarivo is going to be theirs as well. So very interesting. Nightshade, Okichitau. Okichitau? I think I've been pretty close there. Okichitau. Okichitau. I'm going to write that down because that message is going to disappear. I want to be able to say it properly. I'm not always the best with weird-looking Okichita or Okichitau? Okichita, maybe. Okichita. Probably Okichita. Look at this mountain range. It's going to supply a +5 campus there and a +5 campus there, whoever wants access to them, and another +5 there. So there's 3 +5 campuses along this mountain range for potentially Norway to go grab. And a lot of rivers. Wow, that's some nice land. Lots of hills and some nice rivers to lead into those. Settle. You could settle up here in the wonder. Norway's got some fantastic non-coastal land to work with here. Now, Norway is going to be contentious with Germany, so they're going to want to probably grab that land before, because Germany's coming over here to find it. Cree has a nice lake as well. Where the heck? Cree's over here. Cree does have another. Oh wow, they have a really nice lake. 3 fishies in their lake. That is absolutely got. We could have a UET Ocali race off here. China v Cree. I like China's chances. Picking up another goodie hut there. They've popped out their Eagle Warrior here. Let's take a look at what everybody's doing now. So they've gone into their Settler as their second build, as has Rome. They're going to be 6 turns on theirs. Just noticed Halong Bay over here. And then we've gone Settler here in China as well. So a couple Settlers there. Has anybody not gone Settler? I don't think so. Nope, they've gone Settler. Actually, yeah, I was going to say Cree might be the ones that didn't, because last game they also went back-to-back with the Okichita. Hey, Rihanna, how you doing? Sorry I'm late to the stream. Hope I have not missed too much. Rihanna, you've missed just mostly Agony. So purchase of the trader. So this is very interesting. Purchasing the trader, you can see here, so that was kind of correct there. The warrior made a beeline for Germany, and then purchased the trade route because, of course, Cree get really nice trade routes. And so they made a direct line to Germany with their warriors so that they could purchase a trader. They probably borrowed money from friends this early in the game, buy a trader, start that route. And keep in mind that Cree is going to eat these 2 tiles up with that trade route on the way. And so those 2 tiles will basically be for free, which will kind of pay for the trader in itself. They get they get a trader. Oh, maybe that trader came with Grant. Yeah, you're right, actually, because it comes with, in the base game, it comes with, oh god, the one that gives you the granary. Brain fart. Let's look at the tech tree. From their perspective, pottery. Sorry, pottery. Now, it doesn't, from their perspective, it's not showing it giving. It doesn't have it say giving a free trade route, because that's where it normally gives it, right? The iron is a very nice tile, and they don't know yet that it's iron, right? Right now, they just think they're getting a couple Plains Hills for free. They don't know that they're iron yet, which is interesting. So settlers are popping. Looks like Tenochtitlan has popped out a scout. Oh, they probably bought the scout because they went Eagle Warrior settler, so they probably bought the scout. Sorry, Aztecs have they have there's a 5 campus there. This is the map of 5 campus right here. Let me tell you, there's a 5 there and a 4 there. There's a 5 here, and then where is here? These guys have not 1, not 2, but 3 plus 5 campuses. The CIS. Oh yeah, Keshaka. Yeah, he's the other guy in this. He's the other guy doing a stream, I believe. The other broadcaster. Right here. Yeah. So yeah, I'll try not to do it unless it feels like. I guess I don't even know. I think I might not. I think I might not ever. Maybe if there's certain circumstances where we need to know some information, but I don't want to keep crashing. So settler heading up north, another nice campus here. My guess is maybe they settle the copper. Or they could settle here. You hate to lose a tree chop, but that's going to give them 3 really good tiles. Gets them closer to the amber. That might be a second settle. They've just met Russia. I do believe they're on opposite teams, right? Rome and Russia. Yep. So Russia to the north. They've got their second city down already. They've gone with the floodplains. And, of course, with Russia's skills, they've been able to reach out to some really nice tiles. They got horses here, but they don't know it yet. So interesting. It's up to you. I know, right? That's what it's going to be like. Every time I'm like, okay, do we want to see Germany's perspective just for a second? Everybody hold their breath. Mount Everest over here has been discovered by the Aztecs probably first, I would say. And they're also going to get some first meats, it looks like, as well. A number of first meats that the Aztecs are likely going to get, so not too shabby. Some pretty nice tiles over here, so be interesting. Like I said, the settlers were popping. Let's take a look at where people are going with them. Coming down the coast here, no surprise, is Phoenicia. I'm not sure, but I would think they probably want to get to the river. They might actually come settle the cotton. It's going to be a bit of a jaunt, but I think they're going to want to probably settle the cotton. Whoa! Hey there, with the tier 1. Mega Danch, thank you very much. Mega, I got a Mega Danch. Thank you very much for the tier 1. I appreciate that. Very much appreciated. So yeah, coming down, I would probably settle the cotton. A lot of my perspective comes from single player. I would definitely settle the cotton. Sometimes you want to squeeze your cities to get a little bit more. Maybe in multiplayer, maybe he settles the fur. But we'll see. Maybe he goes to the cotton. He's got some space over here he doesn't probably know about yet. Like I was saying earlier, double canal cities could get him to the open sea. Otherwise, his capital won't have access. A couple of the Okichitas are heading in the direction of Antananarivo. Might not be long for this world. Another one popped. Settler. So a second settler on the way. You can see this road has grabbed one of these 2 tiles. And he's probably coming to settle, I would guess, one of these 2 tiles. If he wanted this tile, he would have come this way. There's not a ton of hills, so he probably doesn't want to settle the hill. I guess he's probably looking to grab one this tile right here, if I had to guess. Germany has settled in the mountains, and they may or may not discover this +5 campus. They'd have to maybe do a gamble bet, or they could come down here and serve. But there's a +5 campus. They might grab the +3 before they realize it. No surprise, Norway's gone with the second city on the coast, although they did not bother. Were they settle on a cow? Oh, honey. Okay. Oh, yeah, 4 food. Yeah, 4 food. So they settled on honey and not bothered with the fresh water, which is not necessarily a bad idea. They got holy site, holy site. So they're jumping on a religion super early. You've got to love that. China's got a settler on the way south. I'm guessing they're heading for the stone for Stonehenge. Maybe they settle right. Maybe they settle right here. I would not be surprised if they settle right here. Or maybe here, and oh no, they can't aqueduct there either. I don't know. This might not have been a bad settle for an aqueduct there. They need the stone for Stonehenge. For sure. Vlad's come down here. He's got a couple goody huts coming Rome's way here shortly. Their first city, they did indeed come up here and settle exactly where I thought they would on that copper, which is going to give him some nice quick gold. He's probably bought, yeah, he has, I'm sure, bought that tile for the faith. So he's got a nice 2-2-1 because he didn't have a 2-2 tile, so he had to buy one of these two. He goes with the faith over the food. +4 campus over here on this banana. He's probably going to chop that. Oh, he's got a +3. I don't know what he's going to do. He's going to be curious to see what the strategies are on the Holy Vikings. Yeah, be curious to see what the strategies are on religion. We're going with another settler here in the capital. Builder up here getting the horses online. I see holy sites in both, or especially Lavras, the best one or the best district in the game. The Lavras coming online in both cities. So if we take a look up here, can we see? Oh no, we can't. You have to click on individuals to see in that information. We'll try to do that sparingly. Another settler coming online here. They're going monument, and they did settle on the furs. That feels like definitely probably the right move. It's a multiplayer type thing where you're not worried as much about housing. You're much more worried about squeezing your cities a little bit tighter, I think, is probably the strategy there. As I mentioned before, Antananarivo is probably not long for this world, as Okichitaos have come along here to run some damage. Interestingly, though, oh no, they're on the same team, so he's come over to help out. Okay, yeah, sorry, I was thinking that they were on. So these guys are on the same team, yeah. And the second, oh wait, no, he headed north. Okay, and that's actually a really nice settle. That's a really nice settle, right there. I thought he was going to come around here, but this is the better settle for sure. Some nicer land over here. He probably knows about the horses now. Really nice. You gotta love those plains, all that production from those plains hills, and that is beautiful. Be interesting to see what Germany does after the monument as far as campus is concerned. They're working on a campus over here. They've actually put it, so they haven't discovered iron yet, obviously. They'll be happy to learn that the iron will be online immediately because that that campus is coming online. I was gonna say +2, but it'll be +3 because of the jungles, so not too shabby. Nidaros and Oslo. Holy Site Prayer, Holy Site. So looks like, let's see what China did. They did settle on the Wonder, and they're going to work the stone. Not a surprise here. They'll just worry about housing down the road some way. And they've actually got it started right here, Stonehenge. So they have the Stonehenge started right there. Some really nice land. And actually, so interesting, Rome grabbed the one goody hut and did not bother checking the edges, and they've cost themselves a goody hut over here, but they are going to end up discovering this one not too far from China, which is interesting. Rome's going to probably complete this connection to Chinese land as China's explored more north, I believe. Yeah. Rome coming with a third settler, or second settler, going to be looking for a third city. Be curious to see where Peter, the Russians, end up going with this second settler. He might continue down the coast. He probably knows he doesn't have much else help here. Actually, this is a +5 campus right here. Speaking of a map of +5 campuses, boom, look at that. Viking Strav Church always seemed incredibly weak to me. Yeah, it's not the greatest. Norway always felt like a civ that never quite had enough synergy to it, for my own personal opinion. And so you can see here the Aztec Eagle Warrior is looking to maybe vulture some builders off of Kumasi. They've gone to work there. They've also got some guys heading north, so Bandar Brunei, probably not long for this world. City-states, I'm telling you, man, they do not make it well in multiplayer games. So Chalco looks really good here. They've grabbed this diamond tile. They got some food tiles. They'll have some nice production, some good chops. That's a good solid second city. They do not have. Oh no, they have. Okay, I was gonna say they do not. They do have a settler on the way for the third city. I was gonna say that'll put them behind if they don't have a third city coming soon. This settler, they're probably sending up to this coast. Maybe the. Oh, look at these. This is some really nice tiles here in the water there. They're probably, if I had to guess, heading to that city right there. If I was gonna guess. Antananarivo starting to get some shots. I'm surprised Rome's not helping there. Is BBG Norway is actually much more interesting? Oh, in BBG Norway is actually much more. Yeah, no, absolutely Nightshade. I was referring to Norway or to Doomed World's thought on single player because that's where I generally have my expertise. But you're absolutely right. Norway is actually much more intriguing. They've got their profit online. They're much more intriguing when it comes to for the BBG. So they've got their profit. They still haven't even got the second hoist site online. But they are about to get their religion. I'm guessing these guys are going to get close. They're building their shrines. So they're not far off, I would imagine. The Lavras, of course, give 2. Oh, actually, maybe they don't. That's the thing, is I don't know BBG that well. Does the Lavra still give 2 great profit points? Anybody in chat know that? So, as you can see here, the Lavra, only 1 great profit point per turn. So they've nerfed that. Which, I mean, the Lavra is ridiculous. The fact that it still gets the writer, artist, and musician points as well, like the Lavra is the best district in the game, single player. The fact that they've nerfed that is not surprising, just to keep them on a little bit more level playing field as far as religions are concerned. I think that makes sense. So yes, here we go. We've got Guangzhou, China, working on the Stonehenge. There's already going to be 2 religions off the books pretty quick, so they're going to want to go quick. If they want the third. I don't think anybody's actually working. This is a campus, I'm guessing. Yeah, so they've gone with the +3 campus here and not worried about the +4. Settlers coming up through Ravenna. This settler's actually heading south. Maybe they're going to... I don't know where they're going to go. Heading to the lake or maybe coming down this way. Let's see. What else we got going on? Builder in... the Aztec. So keep in mind, I'm curious about too. You know what? I'm curious about the Aztecs. Do they have the same basic ability? Spend builder charges, complete 20% of the original district. Yeah. And plus 50% production towards land melee. That's crazy. But yes, so the 20%. So they're getting builders out so they can speed up some districts. Essentially, is what they're doing right there. The dog doesn't get fed for another 10 minutes, but she's crying. The wife's supposed to be home soon. What's up, babe? Come here. Oh, what you doing? What you doing? We've got a couple monuments coming up. Oh, they actually, interestingly, so they're really squeezing their cities together. Really squeezing their cities together. A lot of nice tiles in here, so not a surprise that they've wanted to squeeze cities in. That is going to cut off any potential... Anybody dreaming of the double canal cities to get them to the other side, that dream is over. They've decided not to go with that. F's in chat for that. So Archer coming online in Antananarivo. This is going to be an interesting fight to try and take this down. They do have a farm here to get some health up. This is a level 2 now. They're working their best. Maybe just leveling those up, to be honest. It's very possible that they're just working that for some leveling up as well. Because they've taken off there now. Dog wants to cast. No, she's just getting a little greedy for her food. A career is so cool when you can drink coffee, but it's unreal for a time of day. Oh, God. Yeah, almost 1 in the morning for you. Yeah, that's a little... The Friday Night Norm Show. I love it. Thank you, Esther. Yeah, I like that idea. Friday Night Norm Show. Normally people will right now be tuning in for the Assassin's Creed night. We will do Assassin's Creed late night when this is over in the future, if it's assuming it's over before midnight. Otherwise, one way or another, I think we're going to go. Wow. Wow. Seb, I know, why no Creed, right? We will Assassin's Creed late night and probably tomorrow as well. We'll probably get some in. Maybe we'll be able to get some in tomorrow if we don't get them in tonight. So Goddess of Appeal. I always say call it Goddess of Appeal. Earth Goddess providing 2 faith on breathtaking tiles is absolutely going to kill it for China. They're going to have some monumentality runs of epic proportions. They're going to be looking to get into a golden age. Let's take a look at where we're at right now. It does appear as though China's going to have theirs. In fact, it looks like everybody on this team's going to have theirs. And then it also looks like everyone's in pretty good shape. Frederick Barbossa's 1 turn off. Dido's hurting a little bit there. They're going to need to do something. Tech-wise, what's everybody doing? I got to try and get used to using this mod a little bit. Early Empire for most people over here. State workforce. Everyone's just about getting to their governments. A little bit of work left to do. Craftsmanship is a little bit behind there for Norway and Russia when it comes to that. Army-wise, not a whole lot. Era-wise, monumentality run coming out of China is going to be epic. Indeed. They do have a second settler on the go. Looks like they're going to settle the volcano, or are they going to keep going? I would say probably settle the volcano. And then cross their fingers all game. Horses online over here in Rome. They don't know it yet, but there's Niter here. They've got their extra settler heading north. They're going to need to protect it. It's got a little bit of... Oh, this is protected, I guess, here, because this mountain's in the way. That's actually pretty strategic. Look at that. Wow. So all the way up this coast, it's mountains into lakes, into mountains, into a lake, into mountains, and then into their land. So that this whole extra area over here is kind of its own separate entity, if you will, to get to. Looks like they obviously have the iron discovered because they've purchased all the way out to this tile specifically to go get it, because they want to get iron online, of course, as Rome, doing Rome things. Be interesting to see. They, of course, looks like they've got knowledge of where they're at. They'll get their third city down, and then maybe they'll make a play on their unique unit. Cow Campus, yes, absolutely, very good point. The Cow Campus, the +5 Cow Campus is online, and the +3, so that's going to be a ton of science coming online. Let's take a look at our yields right now. It had just finished, so you can see their science just spiked because they have this one online, and now this one is just finished, and so their science is absolutely spiked right there. And of course, they have good culture because pre-monuments. So their culture's online. So they're going to be doing really nice on the tech trees when it comes to CCs. The CC team. It's so weird. I don't know how to say that. The CC team. I don't know. Interesting. Oh, okay. I was going to say, this is just not, I didn't think this was on, I thought this river was ending. I'm like, why would you settle the mountain and not on the river? This is actually a nice 2-2 city center. They got a nice tile there. So that's three pretty solid cities. The monuments are just coming online now. You can see how beautiful, with the extra production that you get from fishing boats, how beautiful tiles in the water can get. So they're good. They're really going to like their production. Again, everybody's trying to get their monuments online. Everybody trying to get their culture moving. Let's see. Race to a third city. Third city's coming online there. Germany's got their... So, Cree a little late on their third city. I think everybody except for them in Norway... Ooh, interesting little interaction going on here. Where Cree has sent some units over to Pester. Got a long ship coming online in one turn and settler. So these guys got their religion really quick, but they're a little bit behind on settlers, on cities. So them and Cree are a little behind. China will have a city online shortly for their third. And then everybody else is sitting on 3 right now because Rome went and got theirs up here. They actually exactly what I expected. When I saw them settle the copper, which I was hoping for, I knew that they would be coming up here to settle that culture tile and get that online right away. And then another campus going on here. This is going to be this is the Pamukkale. I'm just going to because I'm just trying to learn here. The how the heck what? Wait, what? Oh, Pamu. Sorry. Pamukkale. Is it still? It provides an additional ability. Major adjacencies, yeah. So it does provide a major adjacency to the districts. I wanted to make sure that was the case still. I just wasn't sure. There are a number of wonders that have been adjusted slightly. So major adjacencies. So they're going to have another nice solid campus going on there. Interesting that they didn't put it here. Here would have been better, but maybe they didn't have the money. I don't know why they wouldn't have put it here though. That feels a little bit. Actually, we use CC, and you can check it on a logo on the team. Anyway, Zitzi is correct. Oh God, is that my saying that? ZZ? How do you say TZE? TZ? Oh, Tetsi fly? Tetsi. I know there's tzatziki. Tzatziki is Greek dip, right? Tzatziki something? I don't know. Monuments again coming online. Everybody trying to get their culture going. Settler longship. Archers coming online to defend. Couple archers there. I know Hemlock. The education. Double C. Double C. Like double D's, only smaller. Interesting campus research grant going on. So that's going to be in competition. There it is. Yeah. Everybody's trying to get well, not everybody, but people are going to be trying to get Hypatia. Germany's making a play for it with a research grant right there. So we'll have to see who wins that battle. The Kothons are coming online. 2 turns on Kothons here, and then there's also this one here, which they have placed but not built. They're going monument, and then they'll get it going. That's going to be a pretty nice one there as well. So Kothons come online, and then settlers will spam that much faster. Still very interesting battle over here. Just trying to rank up. They're basically leveling their Okititaos. I'm getting learned. Yeah, waiter. There's a fly in my dip. Exactly. No, switching to double D's. It's 25%, not 50% with the mod, which is 25% is. Oh yeah, the settlers. Yeah, no, I am aware of that. That's why I said a little bit quicker. There'll be 25% bonus instead of 50% bonus towards settler production with the Kothon. Yeah, but you pronounce it as CC. Hola amigo. CC. Oh, okay, but it's CC in a letter C in a word center. Oh, okay, so CC. Just basically like okay. Cool. Mr. Q, how you doing? I love that you were looking into BBG and even casting CWC. Thank you, Mr. Q. I am absolutely loving doing this. This is like right up my alley, something I'm loving having the opportunity to do. Being able to cast and commentate on what's happening. So it does appear as though Stonehenge is online, so they'll have their profit come over here. That'll be 3 profits gone for sure. Because...
And you're welcome. Just kidding.
What?
Oh, I was joking about the casting.
No, absolutely, absolutely. I've said it a couple times, and I have Gamer Gramps and nobody else to thank for it.
Don't worry, I'm just
for the opportunity.
Around,
no, I know you are.
Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
So yes, the third laver coming online. So there's 3 religions gone. Unfortunately, I clicked on the wrong one. We can take a look through here. Okay, perfect. So we don't have to go. Oh, so interesting as well that there's 5, because 8 people, 5 a lot, yeah. So there's 2 religions, and there'll become a third, so there'll be 2 more left. Be interesting to see who makes a play. Bandar Brunei has fallen. I knew that we saw the Eagle Warriors in the north there. We had a feeling that was going to happen. So Bandar Brunei has fallen to the Aztecs. Be interesting to see where they move next. I'm also curious. I don't know for sure. Maybe Mega Megadinch, can you tell me? Did they have a rule about how many city states um can be taken? Is it one per? I know that I think they do that in CPL where you can only take one city state, but I'm not sure if that's in the CWC as well. You're a bad teacher. No, that's all good. And again, more faith coming online with that appeal. Like, look at the like. I mean, how could you not with all of these trees? I mean, let's take a look at the appeal lens. I mean, look at that. With all of that and all of this, and even up through here, they'll be able to get some advantage out of it. I mean, obviously, they're not going to want to venture up there too much with it, although they're going to want to take the land eventually. So that is just a whole ridiculous amount of faith. These guys are going to just explode when it comes to the new era. Which is there a way for me to see how long until it? Oh, up here, probably the same way. Yeah, 4 turns. So you can see they've gone way over on their requirements. Looks like they just got it. They just got it. They're at 19. They were at 16 a second ago, and they just got there. So very interesting indeed. Let's take a look at what Norway's doing with their navy. We've got the long ship there. They're just basically doing some exploring there and there. Shrine coming online. The archers are repelling the bad men. Currently, Germany getting 3 more settlers. They got settlers for days coming online. They do. They are aware that they have land to their south here, and some nice settles up here as well. They're probably going to want to cut off some of these settles from Norway, so they have a warrior positioning there potentially. I would imagine this has been discovered. Somebody's going to want to get the science off of that. It is 1 city-state per player in the CWC. Thank you, Mr. Q. It's good to know. I was assuming that was probably the case because it's such a big advantage if somebody happened to be spawned in a corner with 4 of them and they could just go take them all out versus somebody who can't find one. So at least it keeps it a little bit more neutral that way. So Banderbernay is in the house. It's not the greatest city, really. Quite flat. There's going to be a little bit of production down here. But generally speaking, not the greatest city. I might have preferred, although Cahokia is a decent one to keep around, I might have preferred Cahokia's land, to be honest with you. But, hey, that's just me. Kumasi, looks like Rome's going to take Kumasi. Get them out of the game. And they're getting some help from their friend. China is also helping, yeah, because they're all part of the same. They had a flood down here, adding fertility to 4 tiles. I don't see much production added. Oh, I'm wrong. Two tiles got production. So, and looks like the Russian scout just got tagged just a little bit. Wow, really aggressive here. I'm not sure what I think about that play. I'm not really sure what his plan is there. I don't know if he survives. I'm not really sure why he made that move. Clen has gone into autocracy. Which one's Clen? Clen's China. China. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Sorry. I meant to go here. Please don't give me an error. Oh, thank God. China's over here. So they're into autocracy. They're building a holy site, so they're going to try and get their religion, or their faith game even further online, I guess. They've thrown it up here where it'll be a +2 with all those trees around. And let's see, where's the yields right now? I wanted to see China's yields. So they're at 10 culture. They're still trying to get. What are they working why they're not getting? I guess they're just working this tile and trying to grow. So they're probably working the 2-2 in order to try and grow along with this tile here. And then they're not working that. So that's their extra culture there. So they're not got their culture crazy. I'll tell you right now, Rome, obviously their free monuments has helped them out. And of course they settled on top of a culture tile. But those campuses are absolutely killing it. Rome is looking really strong right now, I have to say. Score-wise, it's pretty flat. Actually, Russia's 91 points. Good solid population. 3 cities. I'm not really sure why they have such a high score. They haven't built any wonders that I'm seeing. Oh, another city-state died. Oh, Antananarivo's finally gone. Okay. Oh, Vladimir got Hypatia. Now Vladimir is Rome. So the over here, Germany was running a what do you call it? A project to try and get Hypatia, and they failed because it does appear as though where is he? There he is. There's Hypatia right there. They'll probably wait because they've probably they don't even have the libraries built here, but they'll probably throw it in here because this would be the city that will in 2 turns they'll probably wait and throw it down in here in order because this would be the city that will be able to build it the slowest. So you always want to build it in the city that will would have taken the longest to build it themselves, basically. Yeah, they have 3 lavers up. That's the biggest thing is they've got Shrine Temple. Is all their points. Is that the 3 lavers with Shrine Temple is giving the big score. I was just thinking 93 seemed high. I don't really always take a look at the details of scoring. So in my head I'm thinking that seems really high with no wonder or anything like that. I was thinking did they get a 4th city, but they didn't. So yeah, but the Shrines Online is huge. Sorry. Next to another fact, the name of a player of CC, Bezdomni, translates as a homeless. Bezdomni. I hope he's not playing from the streets. I don't think you get points for land, for owning land. I don't think so. Oops, sorry. Sorry. I don't really look at this stuff that much. Score. Let's take a look at how they've got the points. We've only got 4 points, guys. Oh, you can't see it. Well, you can kind of see it. My thing's a little bit in the way. But yes. So Vladimir's actually up to 104. Rome's up to 104. Show details. There we go. So civics, empire, great people, technology. And then these guys, 10 for having a religion, 18 for tech. Everyone's fairly similar on tech. These guys are a little bit hurting on tech down here. Empire. Civics and tech. It's really just a combination of they have a religion and they have good tech. And then they have the great person as well that they've picked up. Yeah. The first rule of Street Civ, don't talk about Street Civ. Oh, Empire. So you do calculate, Empire score is calculated by, Empire score is calculated by that? Okay. You do get for tiles? I didn't know that. Another settler coming online. Be curious to see. Let's go take a look at what these guys are doing up here. They got their Kothons online. I don't see settlers popping out. They're gone Government Plaza. Looks like they're going to make potentially an Ancestral Hall settler spam play. Maybe chop out a bunch of settlers with all these trees. That's a possibility. They have a lot of builders coming potentially over to do that settler spam thought. Granada looks like they'll survive. Well, actually, these guys could take Granada eventually because they haven't taken a city-state yet. Antananarivo. Looks like... So everyone's kind of sitting on 3 cities. Either 3 cities and a city-state they've taken or 3 cities. But Germany, who is spamming settlers or looking to spam settlers, has actually done so. 1 out, 1 next turn, another in 3. Be curious to see where they send those. certainly be a good idea to try and take some of this land up here with all these campuses. We got a government plaza play over here in Nidaros. Settler is popped here. Be curious to see. They're a little bit of pressure here, so they're not really able to send it inland. They're the one civ still sitting on 2 cities. A little bit slow on the ball. And also, of course, Kumasi's fallen to Rome, so that's the reason why they bumped over 100 score that last turn. What else are we looking at here? Boom, boom, boom. Not bad at all. Okay. Techs, currency and horseback riding through here. On this side, they're going a little bit more on bottom tree there. And then irrigation, so a little late to irrigation there. And super late on animal husbandry. They've gone top tree with Kothon there, I guess, right? So very interesting to be still looking to go animal husbandry so late there. What are their yields? Yeah, they got pretty low yield. 10. This is insane. So these guys have clearly gone pen brush. Yeah. So they've gone pen brush, which gives you 2 culture and a gold for every specialty district, and they've got 3 specialty districts online. And they've just gotten actually 4 now because they got their government plaza out, which is buffing their campus again. So this campus has gone from a 3 to a 5 because they have 2 adjacent plus the government plaza. So that's 10 and excuse me, another 2 up here, or sorry, another. Oh yeah, another 4 up here. I still don't know why they didn't put it up here for a 5. So that's a 4 and 2 5s. That they're going to be making a really big play. They're going to want to get to double campus adjacency as quick as they can. I promise you that. They're going audience chamber. I want to take a look at this actually. Audience chamber. In this, so plus amenity, plus free food, plus free housing in cities with a governor, -2 loyalty in cities without a governor, awards 2 governor titles. So food and housing. So basically, audience chamber is a growth play early, and also an amenity as well. Couple more settlers coming out here. So these guys, let's take a look at what everybody's gone here for. For their golden ages. So monumentality, no surprise here from the Russians, because they of course have the faith on the tiles in the tundra, plus 3 lavras up and running, so they have a high faith pop. And you can see they've already spat out a couple settlers here and another one up here. But yes, the monumentality is coming online for Russia. The bonus culture from districts is coming online, and you can see here just a ridiculous amount. Oh, it looks like they may have put it online. Their government card, it looks like they must have put on the double campus adjacency. Their science and culture is ridiculous right now. Rome's going to be hard to beat. Spamming builders and a settler in China using another settler up here coming into the mountains. So their monumentality run's coming online very nicely as well. Let's move on, see what else we have for golden ages. The Aztecs have gone with pen and brush as well. If you don't have faith generation, pen and brush is really the only other choice. They're trying to get their districts online to take advantage of it. They have their government plaza here. They haven't got a lot going on right now, though, to be honest with you. They've got a campus going there, which will be a 3. And then, yeah, so they're going to have to get their districts online here to take advantage of that. If we come over here, we have the Phoenicians who've gone with free inquiry. Oh, that makes sense for them because of their Kothons. So they're gonna get a nice little bonus of science here out of that because they've so quickly been able to get the Kothons online. Generally speaking, going into classic era, it's not free inquiry is tough that early because getting 2 commercial hubs and getting them done is a little bit tricky. But when you've got the ability to put your Kothons out that quickly. That's a lot of free science they've got going there. Yeah, snow. Yeah, it was. It's like 1 or 2 degrees out and snowy, blizzardy things. 3 settlers coming online. Another one popped out here. Another one up there. So they have a lot of cities. They're gonna have 8 cities before long. No, not yet. They're gonna have a lot of cities coming online. They got 3 now, 2 out, and 3 more. So you can see this is the Phoenicia play right here. Get your Kothons down, and then spam settlers with your 25% bonus, and of course you'll have your 50% settler card on as well. So not too shabby at all. Start to build Temple of Artemis. Settlers coming there now. Let's see what Germany's doing with their settlers. They've got one coming up this way and one coming down this way. Oh, we wanted to. What did these guys do for a golden? They've gone pen and brush as well, so they're going to want to try and get some districts online to actually take advantage of it. Commercial hub here, campus. I'm guessing up in that corner, they're going to want to try and get built. They're getting delayed trying to get out their. They're going to go commercial hub here as well, so they're going to try and be heavy commercial hubs. Work those great merchants as Cree, and they'll get their pen and brush online. Germany has gone pen and brush as well. They have a solid campus here. Real nice campus here. They've gone government plaza there to buff that as well. So that's going to be a +5 campus here shortly. And this settler is going to come and settle the iron probably. Unfortunately, and they don't see this coal. They don't personally see this coal right now, right? So they'll be able to throw a campus in there and be all happy about it. Because they don't see the coal yet. And then, interestingly... Oh, here we go. So I was just going to say, Norway's behind the times right now. They need to get moving. What did they use for a... they've gone monumentality. They do have a solid faith production with their holy sites. And they're going to want to be able to purchase... There's another settler they popped out there. They're going to want to be able to purchase some settlers and get themselves rolling. So, some interesting plays... Naval Tradition have a card that double adjacency and science will boom. Yes, exactly. I was going to actually mention that, NC. Is what they're going to want to do is double those adjacencies. I mentioned that is because it takes a while to get to the double commercial hub adjacency, right? But with Naval Tradition, which is a little bit quicker in the tree, if I just... do I have to click on somebody to actually see the science tree? No, I don't have to. Okay. So you can see here, you can get to... Oh, sorry. If you can get to Naval Tradition here, but then you have to go to here to get the commercial hub adjacency. So you can get to Naval Tradition a little bit quicker and double off those harbor adjacencies. It's still a little bit of a ways, but they'll try and push towards that, I'm guessing. Because you're looking at... well, this is a +2, right? But over here you have a +3. Wait. Oh, no, the government plaza. I was going to say, how did they do that? So, yeah, it's 3 and then 4 for 2 districts and 5 for that. They still don't have iron. They actually were just doing animal husbandry recently, so they still haven't even done iron yet. So they were able to put that down before they didn't realize that. And then here, another one here is 3, and it's when this district goes up, which is their campus, which is going to be a nice one. Working off of the reef will become a 4, so you double those, and that science will be a nice little boom indeed. But when it comes to booming, I mean, Rome has to absolutely be giddy right now. I don't know these guys personally, but I'm guessing Vladimir is really happy with his life at the moment, playing Rome. Maybe Mega can put a little bit more information into that one.